Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Real Creature, and today I'm going to have a slightly little bit longer video than normal, and I do apologize for that, but I hope that my subscribers that I have will stick around to at least watch most of it. Basically what I'll be going over is how I got into Real, and it is somewhat of a long story, but let's start off with how I even decided to come up with this idea for the video. I had been shopping and stuff all day and dealing with the prank that Jexer did on me and all that kind of stuff. And I decided, I think it's a good time. It's like 11:20 something right now to check, all the messages that my friends have and stuff like that to see what's been going on today. And I saw something, a little YouTube link from the leader of Real, Tito, my good friend. And it was a YouTube video. And basically what that YouTube video was him going over the origins of the clan, Real. And I kind of had this idea pop in my head, like, hey, he's going over how Real was started and everything like that, how he got to this point, and I decided to talk about how I'm going to get to, this point in my life, like, in the clan Real. And basically, it all started with me doing competitive sniping because of my best friends, Brendan Seeger and Jesse Miles Brown. They're personal great friends of mine. They live in the same town as me. We used to hang out all the time, but we've all gotten so busy we rarely even see each other anymore. It's actually kind of depressing. But basically, we all got into competitive sniping. Like, it was normal quick scoping, just messing around online. But it was always who could be better than the other, who could do better, who could do, what. To have that satisfaction being able to say, yo, I'm better than you, get over it. And it started with that. Me playing competitively, quick scoping against them, trying as hard as I can in lobbies to beat them. And for the most part, I usually ended up beating them. I was really good. I tried really hard. And this is actually what would set me up for my competitive games, these days. Basically, what I mean by that is, when you quickscope, there's a certain way you play. Sorry, I'm going to move the camera real quick. There's a certain way you play. You play by taking things very slow, very cautiously, but your centering is on point. When you quickscope, you need to be able to center perfectly. And what I mean by centering is having your crosshairs pointed exactly where you wanted them to be. So like if you're walking around a corner, your crosshairs will be right where an enemy would be standing if they were to be there and you walk on the corner. So going from competitive sniping in Black Ops 2 and getting really mad at it, like this is a point in my time where raging was just an all-night thing. I would get bullshit out of so many kills, I'd be so upset with it that it just kind of took the fun away from competitive sniping. So basically what happened after that point was, towards the end of Black Ops 2, I decided, alright, it's time I get serious. I'm not going to ever get into a really good sniping clan, so let's just aim for something small and competitive. Started playing competitive in BO2, got really good at it. I only got 1 or 2 nuclears, but by that time, everyone who was left playing was the pros who were addicted to Call of Duty, so I guess I didn't do too bad. But when Advanced Warfare was announced, it was like that spark, that Call of Duty spark. When the first time you ever played, oh my god, this is an amazing game. It was back, and I was amped, and all I could think of was competitive, 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 and my first thought was Xbox. I need to get an Xbox One. If I'm going to be playing competitive, I should get the DLC first and all that stuff. And I did. So I talked to my mom about it. I was like, hey, I've been good, all that kind of stuff. Christmas is coming up. How do you get me an Xbox One? And she was like, yeah, why not? You've been good and all that stuff. Let's get you an Xbox One. So Christmas rolls around. I got an Xbox One and started playing Advanced Warfare solo. Didn't really have a clan, didn't really know where to go. I didn't know of anyone who had a competitive clan, and where I lived, it was, a bunch of, noobs who were like, oh yeah, no, we're real good, and then I'd, get on and 1v4 them and absolutely tank them, because they just weren't anywhere close to my standards. Until one day, I decided that I'd join this group on Facebook, called the Best Call of Duty Players, and that was probably the greatest decision that I have made when it comes to Call of Duty. So I joined that group, and I saw a guy on there named Cameron. Now, Cameron is Tito, he's the leader of Real, and I started messaging him back and forth for quite a while. I was like, hey, I'm a good player, I know you have a competitive team, and I would love to join. No one around here has a good competitive team, and I am super sick of playing solo. So he picks me up, we have a couple tryouts, and I noticed right then and there that this kid knows what he's talking about, he's real good. And he's kind of like a big brother to me. You know, he acts in such a way that just makes me feel like he's always got my back. Even though he lives so far away from where I am, I always feel like I can just, you know, message him on Kick or Facebook, and he's always there to talk if I ever need him. And same goes for the other way around. Anytime he needs me, I'm right there. But so I ended up joining Real. I played as just a regular player for a couple weeks, you know. Huge roster changes happened, you know, big players got dropped, big players joined, they dropped again, some people left in spite, you know, made their own teams, talked a lot of crap, we smacked them around, and now I'm here. I am the captain of Real Gaming for the Xbox One. Tito's the leader, he was my personal friend. I literally love this kid without sounding gay. No homo, dude, if you're watching this, thanks for being there. Thanks for letting me in this clan. It means so much to me. And as the captain of Real Gaming, you know, and being Tito's good friend, you know, I make some of the decisions with him. You know, who to pick up, who to drop. You know, if people just having a bad vibe on the team and we're playing worse because we just can't connect, we'll just drop the kid right then and there. You know, he'll ask me first, like, do you notice if it's real hard to connect to this kid or something? And I'll be like, yes, you know, I can't handle him. I can't handle the way he talks, the way he acts. Which ended up leading into us deciding to get a sniping team, which is when my other good friend, who I actually hadn't known for too long before this, you know, he almost ended up moving in across the street from me in a different house, and his parents ended up deciding against it or whatever, but, you know, we actually ended up becoming friends because we go to the same school and stuff like that, and he ended up getting dropped from his clan or quitting or something like that. He really didn't like what they were doing, and he quit. He's like, dude, I'm thinking I might be done playing Call of Duty, you know. They won't let me upload anything I want to. I really hate all of it. And I was like, hey, I'm the captain of Real Gaming, and I'm real good friends with Tito. And I know for a fact that he's really been wanting to start a sniping team. Let me talk to him. So I talked to him, we go back and forth for quite a while, and Tito decides with it, you know, let's start a sniping team, and we add on my good friend, Jexer, which is the kid I've been doing the prank war with. Yeah, and he uploaded a montage, and his montage right now on our channel has the most views out of all the videos on our clan channel. I think it's maybe got 50, 60 views, and it is probably, for, you know, a semi-pro, sorry, not semi-pro, I'm thinking competitive, like, you know, a person who isn't really known too well in the Call of Duty community, to put out a montage that good, and he edited himself, my jaw was dropped the first time I saw it. Now, leading to this point, we've had some backstabs, we've had some hurts, you know, some big wins, some big losses. But I really like this clan. I really appreciate the spot that they've given me and all the chances that I've had to make this team better and everything like that. And it is really, really amazing, and I appreciate it so much that these guys actually respect me too. It's not like, yeah, I don't really care if you're captain or not, you know, I can still do whatever I want. You know, if I'm like, hey guys, it's time to get on and get some practicing done, we got a tourney coming up, they're hopping on, they're all ready to go, they're amped up, they're ready to play for me like, you know, like it's freaking COD champs. And I respect that. And because of the huge respect I have for Tito, I decided to upload this video talking about, you know, how I got started and how he was just such a good person from the start. You know, I honestly think of him as probably one of my better friends at this point. And it means so much to me that he gave me this chance, this opportunity to play on his team. You know, we're not playing against pro people. We're not like, you know, going in and playing MLG tournaments, stuff like that. But we play GBs, UMGs, and all that stuff. And, you know, we're actually a really good team. And I appreciate what he's done for me. Anything else, like, anything else that could be said, I feel like I've summed up it pretty well. I don't think I'd be uploading the video the day I make it because it is really late. Then again, I might. I don't know. Anyway, guys, it's been Real Creature. And if you guys want to know anything else of, you know, in terms of competitive or the Real Clan or anything like that, don't be afraid to drop something in the comments right down there. Or maybe DM me on Facebook. I Kick and all that stuff's right on my banner on YouTube. And Tito, if you're watching this, dude, respect, man. I absolutely respect you. You mean a lot to this Call of Duty player right here.